We've all heard the hysteria of the lefty lunatics, but I got to tell you, whenever I see this, I crack up laughing. I'm sure most of you have seen this, but I'm going to do a little interjecting as we go here on the fly, just for your amusement. So here we go.
Scenario happens that if you imagine the United States as a nuclear warship, we stop. We become totally focused on our own domestic politics, that he's going to provoke a constitutional crisis, he's going to get into a fight with the Supreme Court, there'll be attempts to impeach him, and that for 6 months to a year or longer, we will be navel-gazing, we will not be leading the world, and other powers, Russia, China, adjust around us.
Now you just heard an admission of the libtard think tank the night Trump was elected. So this guy just told you what they were going to do to try to do everything they could to stymie President Trump. He just admitted it.
Called our general stupid. He has advocated.
Let me tell you, tonight the general is reading the Constitution.
I'm sorry, say it again?
General, I've been talking to generals for a long time. They've been reading the Constitution to see what they are obligated to do. If they are really ordered to round up and deport millions of Americans and put them on buses or trains, do they have to do that? The president is the commander-in-chief. That's the stage what we're talking about. It's, do they have to
Solicitation of a coup d'etat right there.
follow what they would believe would be an immoral and illegal order?
But for me, when you scare children by saying you're not going to let them stay in the country, you're going to separate them out, children don't know what you're talking about. They hear these things and it's crazy. And this is a bigger picture. This is bigger than him. This ripples out in so many different, affects gay folks, gay marriage, transgender people. This has huge effects. Whether we are a nation who believes in people's rights as they are constitutionally guaranteed, whether we're a nation that children don't know what you're talking about. They hear these things and it's crazy. And this is a bigger picture. This is bigger than him.
She's worried about children, but she's pro-abortion. So the approaching number of 50 million dead American children, many of whom are black, and significantly overrepresented in abortion are black babies. But she's concerned about children.
This ripples out in so many different, affects gay folks, gay marriage, transgender people. This has huge effects. Whether we are a nation who believes in people's rights as they are constitutionally guaranteed.
A year and a half later, those black people are all getting injured. The gay people are all getting injured because they had to go back into the closet. And you know what? There's just not enough room.
Whether we're a nation that believes in the rights as God has guaranteed, whatever you believe, no child should be afraid that their parents are going to be taken away because they're Muslim or because they're Mexican or because they're black.
Everybody is crying and so upset, and it is the end of their world.
See, everybody's crying. I never laughed so hard as I did the night Trump won. But everybody's crying. You think these people live in a bubble? What do you think?
Thinking, where can I squeeze some more Democratic votes to make that up?
How about out of Africa?
I don't know.
How about out of Mexico and Guatemala? Squeeze more votes.
Historic development, what's unfolding right now. It's not over yet. We're watching every state, every electoral vote.
Without a doubt, probably one of the most momentous nights in American political history, certainly modern American political history. It's hard to be a parent tonight for a lot of us. You tell your kids, don't be a bully. You tell your kids, don't be a bigot. You tell your kids, do your homework and be prepared.
Yeah, a lot of that being told.
You have this outcome, and you have people putting children to bed tonight, and they're afraid of breakfast.
Oh, they're afraid of breakfast? Oh, Lordy, there's lions in the cornflakes.
Saying, should I leave the country? I have.
That's why you should buy sugar crackers for your kids. The new cornflakes.
This was many
sugar crackers.
This was a rebellion against the elites. True, it was a complete reinvention of politics and polls. It's true. But it was also something else. We've talked about race. We've talked about everything but race tonight. We've talked about income. We've talked about class.
Here it comes.
We haven't talked about race. This was a white lash.
A white lash.
This was a white lash.
Because I'm a black lash.
Changing country. It was white lash against
White
the
lash!
president in part.
Oh, Lordy! Now, he said white lash as opposed to backlash. So he's trying to come up with a juxtaposed term for backlash, but we're the racists. What white guy would ever construe backlash with blacklash? No, but a black racist, like Conebread there, whatever, Van MF Jones, calls a white lash as juxtaposed to backlash. Could you imagine? Which I would say is juxtaposed to black ass. Now listen to the dog breeder here. You see this creep? This is the dog breeder. This is the one who was arrested in Virginia for copulation with a canine.
Experienced politician versus racist fake gynecologist.
Elite, the trout
How good was that? The dog breeder.
rules the world and has money. If those people feel like, you know what, this is not my America anymore, that is too part of the grieving process as you described it.
Well, because they've all said how much they feel at home in America up till now. All these liberals have always said this is their America, right? Like Michelle Obama, who was never proud of her country. You know, because she's been picking cotton and shoveling coal and tote that bale and hump that barge and all the stuff that Michelle did while she was going to Princeton and all the schools she attended. You know, she had a tough life. That's why she had to take about $8 million worth of vacations as Obama's first lady. Or is it first brother? I can't remember.
And the question is, are they able to come home?
Is there going to be an element of retribution for those who worked with him along the way, or for, you know, changing libel laws or whatever it was for the crooked media, stuff like that?
How do you govern when your whole campaign was built on the hatred of somebody else?
From slavery to, Nazism.
All right, we've heard enough.